Hello, I'm back. Welcome back to the channel. It has been a very long time. Way overdue a video. I'm sorry I haven't posted anything for like 4 months. It's been a long time. I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks to everyone who sent me a direct message, checking in on me, worried about me, asking if I'm alright. I've been fine, I've been good. I really appreciate your messages, it means a lot to me. Yeah, 4 months. Pretty crazy. Combination of a lot of things. One main thing that I will share with you in due course. But it's been winter, it's been freezing cold, it's been raining pretty much every single day, so I've had absolutely no chance of riding anyway. I sold the Interceptor in November to a lovely guy who come and collected it. I haven't had a motorbike since November. Haven't had the opportunity to ride because I didn't have a bike, and the weather's been horrible. There's been loads of stuff going on. The main reason why I've been away for so long is because of this. Yes. We are expecting our first child. We're having a little girl. We are very excited. We've just been locking in and getting prepped, ready for May when she's due. So yeah, we're having a little girl, our first child. She's due in May. We're over the moon, obviously. Super excited. And yeah, that's basically why I haven't been doing any motorcycle related stuff. Because I've been locked in, prioritizing, getting completely prepped and ready for being a dad. Being a dad doesn't mean I have to drop my dreams and hobbies and passions. And so today's a very exciting day because we are taking delivery of a motorbike. And as I say, I haven't had a motorbike for 4 months now. I'm so excited to start the day and get my hands on a project, get my hands on a motorbike, and get back to doing these kind of videos. I probably won't be able to pump out as many videos as I was doing, obviously because priorities, but I'll definitely try to keep it going, post some videos, and I'll bring you guys along with me. It should be here in the next half hour, so when it comes, we'll go outside and collect it. Let's go. thought I'd take you to the OG spot to show you the new bike. Harley Davidson Sportster A83 Superlow. 2011, so it's fuel injected. It's done just under 8,000 miles. Absolutely nothing for these engines. Just had a brand new MOT. And yeah, it's my new little project. That is the first time I've ridden a bike in 4 months. I haven't ridden a bike since November. I went to Motorcycle Live in November. Had a horrible time riding back home in the freezing cold. I was so ill, and I tucked the bike away and haven't been on a bike since. It's now the end of February, and so that's the first time I've ridden a bike for 4 months, and it feels fantastic. I mean, it's still freezing cold, or it's still cold, just about dry on the roads, but God, I've missed that feeling of riding a motorbike. You cannot beat that feeling of freedom, 2 wheels, rumble of an engine, and open roads. You can't beat that feeling. I'm so glad to be back. Yeah, I'm so glad to be doing this again. Obviously, you're not going to see as much of me as usual. I'm probably not going to post as often as I did due to my current circumstances. But I need to still pursue my passions and hobbies for my mental health. And yeah. What do we think of the bike? So it's got the nice alloys, easy to clean. Nice clean chrome engine. Belt drive, fuel injected. It needs absolutely nothing. Obviously I'm gonna tear it apart and make it my own. You know what I like to do with these Sportsters. But I just needed something that wasn't gonna lose me too much money or rust away if I didn't ride it. So this is not a brand new bike, so these Sportsters hold their value so well. You can't get a clean Sportster under £4,000 really, so they hold their value better than any other bike that I've ever seen. It's a fuel injected one, so I don't have to worry about the carbs getting all clogged up and having leaks, stuff like that. And yeah, I just thought it would be the perfect choice. I know these bikes inside and out. I absolutely love customizing these bikes, so it's the perfect choice to sit outside the front of my house, tucked away, tinker with it when I want. It will start on the button whenever I want, and yeah, man. It's 2 wheels, an engine, and bundles of fun. I have really missed making these videos. Little break was good for me, but riding a motorcycle is even better for me. Right, let's get home. I'll tuck her away, maybe give her a little wipe down, and go through what I want to do with her and how I want to take her. So I've got a little build list here for how I want to take the Harley Davidson. This is for like a club style build, but I am in 2 minds whether to go club style like this or just go for that usual chopper look. That chopper look is timeless, I do love it, but I've done it quite a lot of times, so I'm thinking to go down the club style route. So yeah, my thoughts are a little fairing like this, like a proper club style fairing. I think they rocked this kind of fairing in Sons of Anarchy. Jax rocked that on his diner. So something like that. And then you need a mount kit for that fairing, for the Superlow. So grab a mount kit from Harley. Relocate the speedo to the left hand side of the engine. Basically where the speedo is at the moment, I want to have T-bars, and I can't put the original speedo where the T-bars are because the original speedo mounts to the risers. So relocate the speedo to the left, I'm thinking, and then I'll get like a club style LED headlight that will be really bright, peeking through the fairing. Some T-bars similar to this. Not too high, not too low. So these are 10-inch, so I'll go 10-inch up T-bars. Keep all the original handle controls. Keep the chrome mirrors, keep the indicators here. But yeah, rock the T-bars with the fairing, so like proper club style. I think it looks super cool. Have the usual Vans grips on it. I'm thinking that will look awesome with the T-bars. Beautiful 2-up seat will probably change the game. So a Saddleman 2-up seat, ignore the price, that is crazy. They're always so expensive, but I'll try and find a bargain somewhere. But a 2-up Saddleman seat always makes a bike look club style. A little sissy bar will look cool at the back, just so I can strap luggage. Fashion Supply saddlebags will also look awesome and make it look proper club style with the mini baggers at the back. I think that will look sick. Put a little bar bag on the T-bars will also look sick, waterproof one, so I can tuck my phone and little bits in there. These crash bars I think will look quite cool. Them club style bikes usually have these type of crash bars on. If I drop the bike, touch wood, I'd never do that, but they will look awesome. And then maybe like a rear LED brake light. I've put one of these on before, cleans the back up a lot. I'm hoping I can take off them fat indicators and just use this because it's got built-in indicators to the left and right. I'm not sure how legal it is, but it cleans the whole rear up and it makes it look cool. Smoked out as well, blacked out. So yeah, I think that's like a club style build of how I want to do it. Because it's got the 4.5 gallon touring tank on, it will look like fat. I've already got the mid controls on the bike. So yeah, that's the plan. At the moment, I'm thinking club style. I've seen a few online club style Sportsters and they look really cool. I'll try and put some pictures up now. But yeah, little fairing, some T-bars, 2-up Saddleman seat. I've already got the mid controls on it. I will get a new exhaust because at the moment this exhaust, it has like these open slip-ons. They're obviously not stock. They look like cheap slip-ons that are on there, and it's really, really loud, slightly unrefined. So a 2-into-1 exhaust on these would look awesome, but they're like £1,000. It's crazy. So I'll keep an eye out for an exhaust, but that's not my main priority. I'd love to get the little fairing on, just to protect me from this cold wind the next few months. I just think a club style superlow will look really cool because it's already got the cool alloy wheels already, mid controls already, black and chrome, nice chrome engine, keep the black tank. I'm not rattle canning this one, don't worry. I'm gonna keep that cool black tank with the tiny little red logo. I really like that tank. It's got the touring tank as well, so yeah. I think that's the plan. Yeah, guys, I'll probably end it there. First little video back. I just wanted to update you guys on what's been going on, why I've been away for so long. The new bike's arrived. Yeah, life's good. So I'll keep you guys up to date. Hopefully get another video out soon. But as I say, I'm probably not going to post as much as I was doing because I've got other priorities now. But I still am going to customize and enjoy a little Sportster when I can, and I'll film as much as I can. And yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's riding safe. We're nearly back into riding season. I give it a few more weeks and I think the weather will clear up and a little bit warmer, a little bit drier. Get back out riding. We got this. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe if you haven't done already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Cute, innit?
Really cute.
Okay.
Really nice.
Are you pregnant too?
Yeah.
What goes on?
It's my fault.
You got my sister pregnant as well?
I'm sorry.
What?